Your favorite sports organization wants to ruin your life.
You're probably thinking to yourself, what is this guy talking about?
But what if I told you that ruining your life is actually a profitable move for them? What if I also told you that they've been at it for some time and it's been in your face all along? I know it sounds absurd, but let me show you. Chance game, gambling, betting, the odds. According to The Guardian, approximately 450 million people worldwide exhibit behavioral symptoms or suffer harmful consequences from gambling, with at least 80 million people experiencing gambling disorder, a condition characterized by continuous betting despite adverse impacts.
And guess who is best buddies with most gambling organizations?
Yes, you got it. I didn't even need to say it. If you still don't get it, all you need to do is to have a look at a UFC octagon. And let's take the UFC as an example. Combat sports and gambling have been one of the strongest duos of all time since the dawn of civilization, from the gladiators' pit of Rome to the octagon cage in Miami. These two cannot be separated. See, the issue is that never before has the lifestyle of gambling been pushed in front of the masses like it has been in this day and age. At this level, it's a full-blown propaganda. Over the past years, the UFC has established several strategic partnerships with gambling companies to enhance fan engagement and generate revenue. Here's an overview of how these collaborations function. Partner number 1, DraftKings, the official sportsbook partner of the UFC in the US. This partnership enabled the integration of live betting odds and promotions during UFC broadcasts. The presence of DraftKings branding within the octagon and on digital platforms. It brought the introduction of free-to-play UFC pools and enhanced props bets for fans. This collaboration aims to provide fans with interactive betting experiences while expanding DraftKings' reach within the MMA community. Partner number 2, Stakes.com, the official betting partner of the UFC in Latin America and Asia. Stakes.com became the UFC's first official betting partner in Latin America, excluding Brazil, and Asia in 2021. The partnership has since expanded to include Brazil, a significant market with an estimated 34 million UFC fans. Highlights of this partnership include exclusive UFC betting promotions and enhanced odds on Stakes platform, branded presence during major UFC events such as UFC 274 and UFC 283, collaborations with UFC athletes including brand ambassador Israel Adesanya. This alliance allows Stakes.com to offer unique betting experiences tailored to UFC enthusiasts in this region. Partner number 3, NetBets, the official sportsbook partner of the UFC in Europe. In March 2025, the UFC announced a partnership with NetBets, appointing it as the official sportsbook and betting partner across the UK, Ireland, Greece, Italy, and Romania. Key aspects of this collaboration include NetBets branding featured in the octagon during UFC events and on international broadcasts, integration of exclusive promotions and interactive engagement opportunities for European fans. The partnership commenced with UFC Fight Night, Edward vs. Brady at London's O2 Arena. This strategic move aims to bolster the UFC's presence in Europe and provide fans with localized betting experience.
Now that we know who their partners actually are, the true question is, how does this actually benefit them?
Well, here are some potential benefits. Enhanced fan engagement. By integrating betting elements into UFC events, fans are offered more interactive and immersive experiences. Revenue generation. These partnerships contribute significantly to the UFC's revenue stream, supporting the organization's growth and global expansion. Betting top 10, market expansion, collaborations with region-specific betting companies allow the UFC to tailor experiences to local markets, fostering a broader international fan base. These partnerships illustrate the UFC's commitment to integrating sports betting into its ecosystem, aiming to enhance the overall fan experience while capitalizing on the growing global interest in MMA.
While a better fan experience sounds really nice, how does this actually impact your life? How does it impact the people that are actually involved in gambling? Let's have a look at the stats.
Financial and social costs. In the UK, harms associated with gambling are estimated to cost society at least £1.27 billion annually, including health issues, unemployment, and financial instability. According to the government, nearly 48% of individuals affected by a spouse or partner gambling report severe negative impacts, highlighting the extensive reach of gambling-related harm. Gambling has profound neurological and psychological effects. It affects the brain chemistry. Gambling addiction mirrors substance addiction, involving the brain's dopamine system. Activities like gambling can lead to increased dopamine release, reinforcing the behavior and making cessation challenging. Individuals with gambling disorder often develop an increasing tolerance, requiring more gambling over time to achieve the same satisfaction. This escalation can lead to significant financial and personal consequences. According to a case study from Birch's Health, Ipe Mizuhara, former interpreter for basketball star Shohei Ohtani, embezzled over $16 million to fund his sport betting addiction, placing approximately 19,000 bets between December 2021 and January 2024, resulting in losses exceeding $40 million. A gambler once shared that by 2018, he owed $49,000 to his bookie and $26,000 on credit cards, leading to refinancing his house to cover the debt. His gambling began at age 10 and escalated over time. Combat sports and gambling. A growing concern, the pervasive presence of gambling in sports, including combat sports, normalizes betting behaviors among fans. Studies indicate that 46% of young people and 71% of adults can name at least one gambling brand associated with sports, reflecting the deep integration of gambling in the sports industry. According to the University of East London, athletes and fans of combat sports may be particularly vulnerable to gambling addiction due to the sport's competitive nature and the prevalence of betting opportunities. While it's unlikely that your favorite sports organization has an overarching evil world domination plan, they are definitely not angels. In other words, they see gambling as just another way of making extra profit. And while everybody knows deep down that gambling is not ethical, in many places it has become legal. So those organizations just see it as an opportunity instead of taking the devastating long-term effects of gambling into consideration.